Hey everybody, it's Paul Stevens here from iGo Sales and Marketing, and I've got some cool and interesting stuff to show you with my SuiteCRM and WordPress Portal plugin. So I incorporated a whole bunch of AI features. The goal is to save time and also make case management much easier. So once again, I think we finished off last time that I had the knowledge base created. So my thought was, why not leverage that knowledge base to help solve cases? So for example, in the settings here, I've added a few new features. So the first one is sentiment detection. Okay, so what happens here is when you post a case update or create a new case, that gets sent to the update portion gets sent to OpenAI, and it parses that and determines if the person is like angry or upset, or the matter is very urgent, and if so, it changes the state or priority, of the case to escalated, okay, or whatever you call it. So basically, I've made this super easy. So it goes into SuiteCRM. Again, there's no code changes required on the SuiteCRM side, and WordPress pulls everything in from SuiteCRM. So whatever your case priorities are, the default are high, medium, and low. You can choose high if you like, and it will all work fine. Or in my case, I added a new one on the SuiteCRM side called Escalated, and I don't have to change any of the code on the WordPress side. It pulls in the drop down, and I can choose Escalated, okay, as my high priority. So if someone has a case that is a high priority, I can just after the sentiment analysis automatically change it. So here's what the settings look like. So here I have, there's various settings. I'm not going to go tons of detail about all of them, but the main one is, as I mentioned, which priority you want to change it to, okay? And if you add a new one to your pick list, you can just refresh it from SuiteCRM and get the new list, and you can pick the one you want, and you can save the AI settings, and that's the one it's going to use, okay? So very simple. The other ones are just around how confident AI is in the answer it gives you, okay? So again, if you set it too low, you're going to get everything qualify as angry or urgent. And if you set it too high, nothing's going to qualify as angry or agent or urgent. So again, you can play with it. I found around 0.9 worked pretty good, but depending on what you see in practice, you may want to change that up. So how that works is I'm logged in here. Let me just find a case here. So test case submit. I'm logged in as a user here. So let me just go to my list of cases, and hopefully I have one here that is not urgent. So let's see this one. Create a new case. It's probably not escalated, number 69. Let me just double check. So 69, you can see it's medium. Okay, so I don't show the user what level their case is at in terms of priority, because obviously if you've marked it low, and client sees you've marked their case low, you don't really want them to see that, right? So I've done that. So if I add an update here and say, I'm very upset, no one has got back to me on this issue, please respond immediately. Okay, so I'm the client posting this. Okay, so it's posted my case update. Oh, and you might see my other one here. I'll explain that in a minute. But no one has got back to me, please respond immediately. And we can see if we go to case number 69 here. It was medium. You can now see it's been changed to escalated. Okay, so that's how the sentiment analysis works. On the second AI feature I added is case deflection. So this is where you want to hopefully serve up the client knowledge base articles that will solve their problem, so that they don't have to actually need support. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just create a new one, and you'll see that it pulls in a few articles from my knowledge base and sets the client up. The other issue is you don't want the knowledge base to keep sending the person links to the knowledge base, right? So if you have 4 or 5 different updates going back and forth between you and the client, it would get quite annoying if every response was the portal bot saying check these articles, right? So you can I put here an option for cooldown days, so you can make it so that, like, if it's 0, they will get a response every time suggesting articles. Okay, you probably don't want that, but you might want to set this to 7 days or something. So if after 7 days of back and forth, the case is maybe not resolved, you can push another article suggestion as well from Portalbot. Okay, so that way it won't be super annoying. But again, you can set that to whatever you like. I mean, you can set it to 100 days if you want, and that way they're only going to get a suggestion at the beginning. So again, I'm going to go back to my customer here that's logged in, and from my case list, I am going to create a new case, and let's say need help with open AI settings. I'm not sure how to configure the open AI settings in my plugin. Okay, and I'm going to create a case for that. And fingers crossed this works. I've been working on it for 3 days now. You'd be surprised at how complicated this is. Okay, so here we go. Portalbot has suggested these 3 articles: AI case escalation, do empty KB categories show on the front end, and how does open AI billing work with the SuiteCRM Portal plugin. Okay, so that works pretty well and pretty specific as to what the person is looking for. I'm going to do a further relevance test on it where I haven't done the second part yet because this first part took so long. But I'm going to send the results back to OpenAI and say, rank these and make sure that they make sense based on what the person asked for, right? Okay, and then that'll further make these better in terms of what cases get returned. Okay, so now that I have in the settings it only set to do this once every, I think, 4 days I had it set. Let me see, 4 days, yeah. So if everything works correctly here, if I post an update and say, I still haven't heard back, okay, for example, and post the update, we should not get another Portalbot. And good, we do not get another Portalbot. That took me all day today to figure out. Anyway, it's been lots of fun coding this and integrating AI, and I hope these features are something worthwhile that people would enjoy. So at the moment, the state is, as you can see, we can create cases, we can do case updates, we've got AI integration, we've got a full searchable knowledge base of all the existing articles, which can be filtered by category. One other thing I'm planning is in the SuiteCRM dashboard. So in in the dashboard here is to put some widgets that tell the user and the client also like how many cases they have open and some statistics, how many are closed and the average days for open and that kind of thing. But anyway, it's a bit of a work in progress. Again, I'll have a link down below if you want to visit my website to learn a little bit more about it, and if you want to sign up for like a pre-release or be on the mailing list when I do release this plugin, you'll get notified. And final thought, please like and subscribe my video if you found this interesting. It's very helpful for me to grow my channel and produce content like this. So have a great day, and thanks for watching.